2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Welcome to the first round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. Rich, this week we're in Memphis, and these players are set to take on TPC Southwind. What can you tell us about the course?
Well, Andrew, this golf course is challenging. It's underrated. There are more golf balls hit in the water at TPC Southwind than any other golf course on tour, which is hard to believe if you think about Bay Hill and TPC players. It's just one of these golf courses that you think is user-friendly, and you think it's kind, but at the end, you better watch out, as if not, because it's going to shake, rattle, and roll you.
Let's get down to the first hole. That was such a pure swing. Rich, the approach on one.
Second shot is going to be back up the hill. Green tilts slightly from left to right and back to front. A couple of bunkers dotting the greens, two right, one left. Those shouldn't really be into play. Not a scary second shot at all.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
That's a pretty good putt from there. Here's the par putt. That one drops.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. And now the tee shot on the second hole.
Sneaky little tee shot here. You want to favor the left-hand side off the tee, but avoid those bunkers. So players will inadvertently bail out to the right, find some deep rough, which is going to cause a host of problems.
Setting this one up from about 100 yards away. Okay, that's going to play. We are 19 feet to the hole. This putt starts on a good line. This one looking good.
Oh, you did not.
And just this short one left for par.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player is in a tie for 6th. We've hit our first par 5. It's the 3rd hole at TPC Southwind.
And a narrow landing area indeed on this par 5. You got to find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
He really got behind that one.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This putt is from 18 feet away.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Nothing too much in this putt. It should go a little bit to the right, though, I think.
Oh, I thought that was going down. 3 feet remain. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. Let's take a look at this par 3 4th hole.
Downhill to a minuscule green. It's got a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side as well as front left. That water, however, gets really close when they put the pin up front.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. If this putt drops, we've got a tie for 3rd. Okay, back-to-back birdies. I'm starting to feel a little something here.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
To par 4, the 5th hole.
You got some big trees lurking down the right-hand side, a couple of fairway bunkers down the left. Thread the needle and have a clear shot for your second. Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
This is his second shot. 2 strokes off the lead. Opting for the 5-iron. Gee, I wish I could play like this myself.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
A little bit of a dog leg from right to left. The trees on the left see a lot of action, but every once in a while you'll see a player hit a foul ball where? Out of bounds to the right.
Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Yeah, this is going to airmail the flag.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. And that putt will drop. Well done. Trying to update the standings now, and our featured player continues to be in 2nd place, just behind the leader, Tony Finau.
Here's a look at the 7th hole, a par 4.
Straight away as it gets. You got to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, but even more so, you can't miss it right. Those trees, they're unforgivable.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. Okay, let's have a look at Rose Zhang from earlier today.
Well, that was some fancy shot making there. Let's recap it.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Now at 3 under par.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Not a bad shot right there. 14 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
On a nice line.
That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. Looking at the leaderboard, our featured player is in a tie for first place with Tony Finau.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Going with 8-iron here. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now. Just 3 back from the leader.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. That's really a beautiful chip shot. Needs this putt to save par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. The 9th hole is a par 4.
Plays downhill. Players usually taking out 3-wood for accuracy, as length is not necessary here.
A lot to like about that one. That is the way you play it. That is how you draw it up at the beginning of the day. What a shot here at the 9th hole. 4 feet left to the hole. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. He is on the move now at 5 under for the championship. The back 9 begins with a par 4 at the 10th.
And once again, driver may not be required here. Fairway does run out about 300 yards, so 3-wood for position is fine.
That's a textbook swing. This shot is about 170 yards. What a beautiful shot here into number 10, and now a great look at birdie. A 3-foot putt. That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Okay, let's update the leaderboard, and after that hole, the tie is broken. We have a solo leader.
On the tee of the par 3 11th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, that was a safe play. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Tony Finau with a fantastic shot. Lining up for his 3rd now. Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to get to 7 under the card. What a putt that was. And with that, he moves to 7 under. Holding steady in first place after that one. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
What a drive. Look at that.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. The closing 9 at TPC Southwind has so many difficult holes, and this 12th stretch is just yet another example.
This green, Luke, for some odd reason, seems to be a little bit more firm than the other greens on this golf course. So be aware of that. Second shots could go bounding over the green if you're not careful.
Well, that'll work there. This putt coming up is for birdie. And that's 8 birdies today. And he moves to 8 under now. And after that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Justin Thomas in second. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Second shot here on the 13th hole. Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And a chance to reach 9 under for the championship with this putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Spinning to the left of this one.
How about this great shot, which took place at the 16th just a couple of moments ago. Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich. And back to the course with the live action. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. You can either chip it in or putt it in from off the green. Setting up for his 3rd shot. And this one will be for bogey. Justin Thomas currently sitting in the lead as we check the rest of the standings.
We've hit the 15th. It's a par 4.
And it's a birdie hole. Great birdie opportunity. Not very long. Fairway metal long iron to hit the fairway. Second shot just over a little bit of a creek with a wedge.
That's a good one to build momentum on. This is a good 130 club. Just one stroke off the lead. What a beautiful leave right there. This putt to move into a share of first place. That goes in for birdie, and that's exactly what our featured player needed coming off bogey on the last hole. Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, a lot to like there as he moves to 8 under par. The 16th hole is a par 5.
Fairly generous landing area out there. Find the fairway and go for it in 2.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Let's check out some highlights from earlier in the round.
Well, I wonder what happens with this approach.
Time to get back to the course. And on this par 5, you have a green light to go for it.
You better. This does not get any tastier looking than this second shot. Back up the hill just slightly. Smallish green, but birdies and eagles to be had.
Going with 5 wood.
Surely it's going to.
Remarkable shot. That's an eagle. Here's a look at the replay. Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Heavy rough with trees both right and left. This is going to require the straightest drive of the day.
Here's the second on 17.
Judged to perfection.
Phenomenal shot, and we might have a birdie at 17.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. The finishing hole at TPC Southwind is a par 4.
Do not be silly. Don't go left. Nothing good comes of hitting it left.
This is full send. All right, we're going with an extra club here.
That is a beautiful shot. That's a really nice shot. Oh, that's the way you finish a birdie on the closing hole. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's another hot day for the second round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you today. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second place. Let's see if they can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Let's go out to the first hole. That was right on target. Looks like about 120 yards left. This one's going right there. That's a beautiful shot into the first, and now a great look at birdie.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
4 feet to the cup.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and he is in second. Teeing off on the par 4 second.
Kind of a surprisingly difficult tee shot. Not a very long hole, but the bunkers down the left-hand side, they're going to see a lot of action. Conversely, players will bail out to the right and find some really deep rough. It's a sneaky tough tee shot.
Okay, that'll play. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
I think he likes the looks of this one. That was an amazing approach, and now putting for birdie at number 2. 3 feet left.
This for back-to-back birdies.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Let's check out the par 5 third.
And a narrow landing area indeed on this par 5. You got to find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
Wow, what a swing. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hello, Andrew. I'm down here with Tom Kim as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
All right, let's get back to the action. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
I've paced it out. It's 235. He is taking this on.
Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Setting up here with a long putt. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Love it or hate it, it's a downhill left to right putt.
Oh, almost. Now this putt for birdie. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Okay, moving on to the next, but before we do, let's look at the updated leaderboard, and now a solo leader. And now here's a look at the par 3 fourth.
Downhill tee shot to not much of a target, it must be said. Anytime the pin is on the front, be wary of the water on the left-hand side because it comes into play in a hurry.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Oh, that is gonna be just fine.
Fantastic shot right there, and now a birdie chance at the 4th green.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Long par 4, some nasty, heavy trees down the right-hand side, and some pretty good-sized bunkers down the left. Thread the needle, and you got a clear shot for your second shot.
Atta boy, good shot. This one's for birdie. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
That's nicely done. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Game face on early here, Luke.
After that, now 17 under for the tournament. The 6th is a par 4.
The out of bounds on the right-hand side comes into play more than players think. So the left-hand trees, they get a pretty good wearing out.
Beautiful swing there. Let's head over to the 17th.
This one's just over 150 yards, I would say.
Let's return to live play now. And he's down there.
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Teeing off here on the 7th.
Straight away as it gets. You got to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, but even more so, you can't miss it right. Those trees, they're unforgivable.
This is looking really nice off the tee. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Really well done. Now to Rose Zhang.
Second shot here.
$11 feet to go. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
It's a straight putt for the most part. It should turn a little to the left as it nears the hole, however.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. The par putt. Wow, you hit an approach shot like that and still come away with a par. That is a bummer. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
A narrow yet long green. I've noticed in the past, though, a lot of players misjudging the distance. Short is okay, long is no-no.
That really sounded pure. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club.
Oh, that is beautiful.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. A par 4 here.
And driver not usually required here. You just have to put in the fairway, hopefully somewhere down the left-hand side. Lovely, lovely rhythm.
John has the latest from the grounds.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. Let's go down to Henny.
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with 8-iron here. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. 16 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
John, give us a read on this putt.
I think this one is going to move to the left.
Surely it's going to.
And the birdie putt drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4.
And once again, driver may not be required here. Fairway does run out about 300 yards, so 3 wood per position is fine.
That's going to work nicely for him. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here.
Going with less club.
That's a golf clap right there. Well done. Really like that play. Now a good look at the hole. This putt from 4 feet. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Hole number 11 is a par 3. Opting for the 9-iron.
Look out left.
This is his second shot. And this from the greenside rough. Well, this is right down the pipe. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Sitting at an incredible 21 under for the event. Now teeing off on the 12th hole.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
Well, this should find the short grass.
This one is all over it.
Well played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
That's disappointing. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Lining up from around 160 yards. Oh, well played. Nine feet to the cup. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Now 8 shots in front. Par 3, hole number 14.
Absolutely. Do not go flag hunting when the pin is on the right-hand side. There's nothing but water. Bail out left center of the green is just dandy.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Ooh, watch this one break. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Well, there's an 8-stroke buffer now for our leader as we head to the next.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
Great birdie opportunity. Long iron, fairway wood needed off the tee, then just a short second shot with a wedge.
Wow, what a swing right there. I think this one's coming in nicely. That's a really nice position on the green, pin high, and a great look with this putt. This putt from 3 feet away.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Teeing off now on this par 5.
Oh, just find the fairway. Find the fairway, and it's a go zone on this reachable par 5.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Par 5, and from this spot, you can get there in 2.
And you need to. This is one of those holes that can change the outlook of the tournament. Par 5, go for it in 2, make eagle, birdie at worst.
5 wood is the choice. Man, that was a good shot. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here?
Before we go back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots. Now to 17, a par 4.
Really tough tee shot right here. You got to avoid the trees both left and right. Center of the fairway is a must.
That was really well played. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
That nearly went in for birdie. He taps that in for par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Time for the tee shot at 18.
Could not be more perfect.
Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. This one is absolutely hunting. That's a remarkable approach, and now a birdie putt at 18.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And the finishing touch on a busy day on the course. "2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. It's moving day in Memphis. It's the 3rd round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this 3rd round, our featured player is sitting on top.
It's so fun. It's been amazing to watch. He's got such a huge lead, a colossal lead going in the final 36 holes. He almost wonders, is he thinking about the win yet, or is he able to kind of calm himself down before he goes out there today?
Let's get down to the first hole. Just off the fairway in the first cut.
Not quite going to be as easy to birdie this one today as it was yesterday.
Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot. That's a really nice approach shot. A chance here from 10 feet out. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
This putt is for par. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. This one appears to be fairway bound.
Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot.
Wind coming right at him.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. This shot from around 100 yards out.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Here's the third shot. Terrific hands on that shot. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And we're on to the par 5 third.
And a narrow landing area indeed on this par 5. You got to find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
Okay, we've got about a 240-yard shot here.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
A look at the lie in the greenside rough. And it drops. Incredible.
Out of the rough into the hole. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Now let's go out to the par 3 fourth.
Downhill to a minuscule green. It's got a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side as well as front left. That water, however, gets really close when they put the pin up front.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Looks good.
Drops that one to the bottom of the cup.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
You got some big trees lurking down the right-hand side, a couple of fairway bunkers down the left. Thread the needle and have a clear shot for your second.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got the big 200 all the way back to this pin.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is of 9 feet.
This for a birdie run.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
That is sending the rest of the field a message right there.
And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
A little bit of a dog leg from right to left. The trees on the left see a lot of action, but every once in a while you'll see a player hit a foul ball where? Out of bounds to the right.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Great looking shot, this. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that should secure the par on this one. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. Over to the par 4 7th hole.
Straight away as it gets. You got to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, but even more so, you can't miss it right. Those trees, they're unforgivable.
Let's go down to John on the course for an update.
Down on the 9th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. What a beautiful chip in.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
And a long sliver of a green, and time again, I continually see players to misjudge the distance, either coming up short or long, which is really bad.
Going with 8-iron here. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. Looking to get up and down from here. Oh, that looked good. And just a tap in left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Plays downhill. Players usually taking out 3-wood for accuracy, as length is not necessary here.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Here's a look at the action from earlier today at 13.
Third shot now.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Going with pitching wedge here. This one is right at it. One club up or down. That would have been the wrong play. This one worked out well. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We start the back 9 with a par 4.
And once again, driver may not be required here. Fairway does run out about 300 yards, so 3-wood for position is fine.
Wow, he's going to like that one. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
On the green, that's always mission number 1.
Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error.
Time to get back to the course. This putt is 14 feet away.
This is for birdie.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This one is breaking left to right.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3. Going with the 9-iron, I think. He'll be disappointed by that. That one finds the water. Choosing the 9-iron here. This one's going right at the pin here. Outstanding approach shot. This is a bogey putt coming up. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. We have a par 4 on this one.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And time to check out a little Justin Thomas magic here.
Great touch here.
Second shot here on the 12th. Not bad. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Stonking drive there.
He's setting up for his second shot.
Enjoy the walk up. This one's really nice.
Oh, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Absolutely. Do not go flag hunting when the pin is on the right-hand side. There's nothing but water. Bail out left center of the green is just dandy.
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Going with the hybrid. Oh, well done.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build.
Interested to take a look at this approach shot. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And now that finds him in first place.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
And it's a birdie hole. Great birdie opportunity. Not very long. Fairway metal long iron to hit the fairway. Second shot just over a little bit of a creek with a wedge.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
This looks right at the pin. How about this birdie putt? No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fairly generous landing area out there. Find the fairway and go for it in 2. The tempo there was exquisite.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Almost had it. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Down here on the 18th, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. This hole is a par 4.
Heavy rough with trees both right and left. This is going to require the straightest drive of the day.
I think he likes that one. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
So close to a birdie. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Out to the 18th tee. I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. This is a 150-yard shot. This is a 9-iron on the way. What an aggressive play. Oh, what a shot here at 18 and a chance to finish with birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A birdie on 18 to close out the round. What a wonderful day for our featured player sitting atop the leaderboard.
Yeah, great day out there of golf. Looking forward to some of it tomorrow.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Memphis. It's the final round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship, the first leg of the FedEx Cup playoffs. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. We're back for another exciting day of competition here on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. That was such a pure swing. Time for the second shot on the first hole. Not a bad result right there. This one is 5 feet away. The putt goes in, and it's an opening hole birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Sneaky little tee shot here. You want to favor the left-hand side off the tee, but avoid those bunkers. So players will inadvertently bail out to the right, find some deep rough, which is going to cause a host of problems.
All right, John, what do you have for us?
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Max Homa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
This one headed for the green. Tremendous shot right there, and now a birdie opportunity on the second hole.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Let's check out the par 5 third.
And a narrow landing area indeed on this par 5. You got to find the fairway if you want to have any hope of trying to reach this par 5 and 2.
This from about 230 yards away.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Not on the green, but really close. I love it. How about that? What a chip shot.
Oh, that was a fantastic way to make an eagle. Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Downhill tee shot to not much of a target, it must be said. Anytime the pin is on the front, be wary of the water on the left-hand side because it comes into play in a hurry.
The club choice is a 6-iron. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
All right, let's get back to the action. This putt from 5 feet. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Long par 4, some nasty, heavy trees down the right-hand side, and some pretty good-sized bunkers down the left. Thread the needle, you've got a clear shot for your second shot.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Second shot here on the 5th. Now, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Oh, wow, that's back-to-back birdies. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
John, give us a small update.
Well, I'm on the 8th. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
And back to the play, shall we? This shot is about 140 yards out. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Straight away as it gets. You got to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, but even more so, you can't miss it right. Those trees, they're unforgivable.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. This will be a challenging putt from this distance. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one's going to move right to left.
That's a good-looking stroke right there. And just to finish off the par. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one.
A narrow yet long green. I've noticed in the past, though, a lot of players misjudging the distance. Short is okay, long is no-no.
Almost jarred it. A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. He makes the putt. That's birdie number 6 today. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
And driver not usually required here. You just have to put in the fairway, hopefully somewhere down the left-hand side.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
This is pitching wedge on the way. What an incredible approach shot. It almost went in.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This is the major champion, Matt Fitzpatrick now.
So let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. Now to the par 4 10th.
And once again, driver may not be required here. Fairway does run out about 300 yards, so 3-wood for position is fine.
I like that one. Let's see what the featured player can do from about 160 out. Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That will definitely work. He's got this left for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. That is absolutely brilliant.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Okay, time to return to the action. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. This was his second. His second shot here. Well, that's a handy shot. 8 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. That'll work there. Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
It was on a good line. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. This 14th hole is a par 3.
Absolutely. Do not go flag hunting when the pin is on the right-hand side. There's nothing but water. Bail out left center of the green is just dandy.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This one's breaking left to right.
So close. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Great birdie opportunity. Long iron, fairway wood needed off the tee, then just a short second shot with a wedge.
A lot to like about that one. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've hit the par 5, 16th hole.
Oh, just find the fairway. Find the fairway, and it's a go zone on this reachable par 5.
This will play nicely. This is from about 240 yards. Five feet remains.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, that was close. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. The tee shot at 17.
Really tough tee shot right here. You got to avoid the trees both left and right. Center of the fairway is a must.
Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Wow, our leader's got it going today.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Okay, we've reached the final hole of the event. Let's see if he can get this done. That's a pretty good shot right there. And now this from about 150 yards away. Wow, imagine that. It was so close. Okay, a party time in Memphis as our featured player has won the first event of the FedEx Cup playoffs.
Even Elvis would tip his hat at that performance. What a week here at TPC Southwind. Let's see what we got next at BMW.
And Rich, that almost looked easy out there today.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.